welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? We're playing some more Abbey today. We're not playing a big long stream today, but we're at least gonna go do some brewing, right? Let's see if this continue button actually works this time. I'm curious. It doesn't work. All right, so it clearly is. We have to create a brand new game to use the continue button. Oh my goodness! With how long all this information is, it just pushes it all the way to the bottom. You can't even see it anymore. Holy moly! All right, we have so much stuff being brewed right now. We have so much going on, and this is all mostly for just selling. We're waiting for the competition to finish. We're waiting for all these brews to be fully aged. We get ourselves a huge amount of florins, and then we're just gonna go completely gung-ho on trying to unlock the town, or the city. We just need to go and get this one done. We gotta get good old Brother Maltus's new brew done, which is the Scotch Wee Heavy, which we could start on. We just need to make sure we don't sell it, right? Because we need to have a duple, a porter, a bock, a dunkel, and an ale abbey sitting around. So we can go ahead and do that. So what is it? We needed a duple and a porter. So let's go get a duple. Well, we know we need a bock. Well, let's see. This one's the Bok cherry is better for sale at Dukelheim. So we'll make a Bok cherry. One of those. Store that. That one's currently brewing stuff. Okay, gotta wait. I thought we were done with brewing. We are not. Oh, wrong button. That button. Not remove the UI. Speed up time. Thank you, game. Right, those are just being stored because that's just additional blinding bandit. All right, so we've got the bock going. We need an ale abbey as well. Ooh, hold on. The hallowed ground is the better one, so we'll get Daniel on that one. Go ahead and brew and store that bad boy. So that's the bock and the ale abbey. So we need the dunkel and the double. All right, here's the double. The double cherry ale. It looks like there's only one and it just goes to Bockheim. So we'll go ahead and we'll get Ursula on that one. Go ahead and brew and store. And then we'll wait a little bit, and then we just have to do the dunkel and the porter. Then we can get started. Hey, how's it going, Solar? It's beer time. Oh my goodness, we're getting the beer flowing. We need a porter and a Witbier. I don't know if we're gonna do any of those. I think we're just gonna we're gonna rely on this massive stockpile of ales that we're currently gonna like flood the entire world with. It's gonna be an avalanche of frosty cold beers. Dunkel just means dark in German. Wait, really? Oh, that's funny. So it's just a dark ale. The Dunkel ale. All right, speed up, everyone. Come on now. And none of these blinding bandits are ready for like. Not even, oh, this one's infected. That's super gross. I might just sell that right now. Just get it out of here. This one's infected. It's disgusting. Let's see, what? 30, 32. So 11 profit, 11 profit, 9 profit, 11 profit. We'll send it here. And we'll have it be... Oh yeah, no one actually wants it. Literally 0 people are going to buy it. So let's actually... We're going to have to sell this at barely a profit here. It's the only way we're going to get rid of this. It's kind of gross and disgusting, so you know. You learned that from studying German? Oh, you're so learned. I did not learn any German. I learned Spanish. You know, then again, being on the west coast of the United States, Spanish is more useful than German. Well, most people over here learn Spanish. What do they want? They want an herbal. How much herbal? Actually, only 200. We can accept this. We have some of our sassy pepper ale lying around. So we can actually just go ahead and sell this immediately. It's a quick and easy one right there. Oh, it needs a specific flavor profile, which I doubt we actually have. That was probably a mistake. If we look at this ale, what's its flavor at? Flavor 8? Wait, hold on a second. Do we just not have enough? We have enough. Yeah, all right, we're good. Whew, I thought I was in trouble there for a minute. Nah, we're fine. You've been studying German just because you can? Oh, nice. Also, despite your mother-in-law, as she's Hispanic, you're just like, listen, I'm not falling for that trap. You learn your language. She's gonna be making fun of you. This way, you don't know what she's saying, and she doesn't know what you're saying, right? Just intentional lack of understanding. What beers are on what people want right now? Okay. Oh, it actually shows us here. That's quite nice. All right, anyway, we still need the porter and the double. Or sorry, we don't need the double. Wait. Wait. Did we never make a dunkel? Is that what I'm just learning right now? Have we never made a dunkel? Wait, what? We only have 1D. Wow. That's not good. Alright. Wait. Oh no, there it is. It's the... Okay. Starts with an M. We definitely have those. Competition complete! Alright, here we go. We sent in our Roaster Bock 2. This is the one that we had made by Mabel. Mabel made this one. A lager from a place north of here, quite famous. Amazingly strong, very dark, and with a malty flavor so pleasant you can hardly feel the hops. You can taste caramel and maybe a hint of dark fruit. Alright, let's go. Oh my goodness, 144% on the heavenly, perfect. We got the uniqueness, excellent. That's what we're looking for. Alright, creativity of ingredients, good, and a lady made it, so he's happy. Alright, I think we completely nailed this one. Yeah, I just crossed the board. It's gonna be a full 30, isn't it? Boom! Oh my goodness, we're so good at this point. Alright, Abbey, go ahead and grab us the championship trophy. There it is. Get out of here, third place. Gone. Claim your rewards. Alright, we got the Inbeckerbuck. I don't know. What does matter about this and why we do need this is our lagering is faster. It's really nice. So definitely getting that. Upkeep and light goes down. Final quality for the next month is fine. Sale price of the winning ale, sure, whatever. But we're not going to be playing with that, so that's not a big deal. We need to go back to the trophy cabinet. Because there's stuff that we changed that we need to change back here. Let's see. We don't need to buy carts anymore. That's been sorted. What was the other one? Get a free cart and +1 max carts. Well, you know what? We'll hold on to that for a minute because we're about to go and flood the market with with extremely high alcohol beers. Discount price on all malts when they're on sale. If you have enough space in the pantry, you receive 10 to 20 units of random types of hops each week. It's not really much at this point with the volume we're playing with. Reduce the weight which you're standing with the bandits decreases. It's fine. Increase the volume of all sales in all markets. Ooh, that's actually huge because that'll let us churn through it faster. Reduce delivery duration by 2 days to go fast, speedy delivery. And increase the rate at which the market's demand recovers. No, we're going to do this one. The Tome of Great Marketing Secrets. That seems really good. The market will now offer all sales at 10% higher fair price. Yeah, so we sell more and we sell at a higher amount. And the price of honey sugar and brown sugar are permanently reduced. Yeah, I think that's fine having that. Eventually, we're going to go ahead and we'll drop the extra cart. We can swap that over to like delivery time or recovery rate. This is only if we buy stuff. Increase the discounts on malts in their sale. It's only on malts. And we get a lot of malts back these days. No, we get a lot of yeast back. What am I talking about? I still think we might want to reduce the time. We'll see. All right, perfect. To follow up, Dunkel means dark and hell is bright. What? That feels a little backwards, but okay. All right, where is the... Not building rooms. We want furniture. All right, so where's this trophy front? Here we go. Okay, so this here... Triple brewing speed is increased during each accepted amount. That's not something we really need. This is something we definitely need. We can go ahead and we can shove it in here. This guy is super important. All of our lagering here is going to be faster. Our Bok Bok Cherry is getting lagered right now. Making it faster. Alright, so this is done. So now we've got all of them, yeah? Well, they're on the way. Okay, we'll have them in a second here. Wait, the Dooble's missing. Speed up time here for a second. Oh no, we didn't actually start the brewing of the Double, that's right. Because I found out... It's this one. So we got the, sorry, the Dunkel. So we have Dunkel Down and Dunkel Tree. Dunkel Tree is better for sales than Dunkel Down. Dunkel Tree. Alright, Ruin Store, let's go. And with that, we'll have all of these, and then we can start this recipe. So, the recipe we need is something that has 7 flavor or greater, 7 alcohol or greater, 2 virtues in green, 1 in yellow, and uses at least 3 types of malt and 2 sugars. So the most important thing here is finding something that we can go into the 7 on, what was it? It was taste and alcohol. So we want a high roller beer here. The triple, we might be able to do it with the triple. So we still need it to be good. We don't want to just make a really bad beer, right? That's no good. No one wants that. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll go make a triple. There's 1 type of sugar in there. We need the other type of sugar. Candy sugar. And we need 3 types of malts. We've already got pale and wheat. Check and check. So we just need 1 more malt and we're good to go. And we have plenty of space to go ahead and just shove a roasted malt in here. We can do a roasted malt, we can do a brown malt, we can do an amber malt. We can just, this is a full malt. All malt. This is good. It's too colorful though. That roasted malt really was too much color. Okay. If we went for negative color, man, the lager yeast just really, just brings stuff down. Let's see, if we want to bring color down but flavor up, we can. Flavor's already at 7 now. We need alcohol up. That's what's really needed. We can go heavy on the sugar, which does bring down the color, so that works. Okay, so we're at 7 in the alcohol. We need a little more flavoring. Is there any flavoring that knocks down color? Yeah, wheat malt. Look at that. Ah, too much alcohol. If we do a smoked malt and not the roasted malt. Wow, it actually gets pretty close on our target here. So if we do that, and then we drop 1 sugar, the flavor is still too high. Bring the wheat down. Do 1 more wheat malt. We need to definitely get the alcohol up. I want to try and make this be, like, good, but I also want to put in a gimmick of, like, a bunch of malts, right? all the malts. If we could do it, but it doesn't look like that's going to be something we could do. The malts are a little too strong here. We'll drop the smoked malt. It's just a bit too much with the smoked malt. We can't quite do it. So let's go ahead and jump up alcohol with strong yeast. Should probably do something a little more neutral. Yeah, we can do a strong yeast and then a honey. That'll do it. We can go ahead and like focus on things being better. No, 2 of them have to be in green. We need 2 things in green. We can go ahead and we can add wheat flakes. We can go ahead and remove the honey. That puts the color in position. And then all we need to do is add the yeast nutrients. Get us to 7. So then we're at 7376. Sadly, we're slightly off on the foam here. There's no easy peasy one to get the foam up without affecting something else too greatly. We could use starch, actually. And then honey, right? Because honey doesn't hurt. It doesn't. Oh my goodness. All we needed was starch. Perfect. Now we've got 7 in flavor, green. 3 in color, green. So that's our 2 greens. 7 in alcohol. That's what we needed. And then we also just happen to have the foam in there as well. It's a pretty expensive brew, sadly. But this does hit the mark on everything we need. And it has many malts. It's got wheat, amber, pale, brown. Ah, I thought there was one more. But yeah, so we got four malts in there. So it's not quite the triple malt, to be honest. It's 1 extra malt in there. Perfect, we'll call it. That's good. We'll go ahead and get Daniel on this. The best and the brightest of us for that. And I mean, this one doesn't really matter too much. So this is just going to be our... It's gonna be the quadruple malt. Quadruple malt. Because there aren't there's not 3 malts in there. There's 4. Quadruple malt. All right, we'll get that done while these 2 finish brewing up. It's so funny that it's like such a long thing. It pushes it completely below the screen. I can't get over that. That was hysterical. Yeah, using 3 malts and 2 sugars. We had 4 malts in there. We had 2 sugars and also honey. I don't know if that counts, but we should be good to go there. Holy moly, look at that. Standard yeast, strong yeast, and wild yeast are reclaimed. Good. So the reason why we don't really need the random malt adding to it is a bit much. Okay, the quadruple malt is ready. We're making an unknown amount of money. 700 and change. All right, so we just need this last one here to be finished up, and he's sleeping on the floor. Good gracious. It's all tuckered out. Our money's kind of dropping a bit since we're making all these, but it's okay. So this is now done. Once this is done, we just need to brew this recipe using a male monk in a brewery with a double neighborhood bonus. We need to do it twice. So it's this brewery twice. The brewing here twice is all we need, and we got this done. We're not making much money right now. Not much is in market. But we'll go ahead and we'll change that around in a bit here. All right, check, check, done. All right, this has that. We will go ahead and make a new brew. We shall brew the triple. Wow, we have way too many triples. We definitely need to clear out some of these. Yeah, the triple decker is way too expensive to make. Also takes 4 months to lager. Good gracious, jeez. That must have been for a competition or something. That's crazy. Or maybe for like some specific, I don't know what. It's just it's expensive. It takes forever. Though it lasts, you have a full year on the shelf there. Actually, it's not even close to your triple roast. Your triple roast is nearly 2 years. That's crazy. All right, quadruple. We need it to be a boy. Go ahead and we'll get you on it. Brew that up. It's just brew. We don't need to store, correct? Yeah, just brew it, and we're good to go. Final quality, all brews for the next 14 days go up. Nice. Speaking of which, with everything that's going on here, we should probably give him some more brew, but I kind of want to wait until we sell off the stuff that's good. We only give him the bad stuff. Which I should have held on to that, I should have held on to that Infected ale. Give that to the bandits. That would worked. This guy, we can go ahead and sell this. We don't need this. We're only selling 100 liters, so we can actually... Wow, potentially we can sell all of it immediately in 1 week. There's a high demand. Minimum is 2 weeks for us to sell it all, like, really high is crazy. So do you highly suggest Slay the Spire 2? Yeah, I've been watching a little bit of content of it, because I don't want to get spoiled if we end up streaming it. Just to make sure. Because you know me, I usually wait on early access games. But I'm not too sure why it's in early access. It seems fine, from what I've seen. Seems more or less finished. Maybe they're just doing that like so they can add extra characters or make tweaks on cards and the like, and people don't get all grumpy about it. Competition time! Alright, competition time. Ale competition. Looking at your now hop slinger, you've brewed the alchemists with you've brewed the alchemists without blowing yourself up. No small feat, considering your fondness for volatile ingredients. Their fondness for volatile ingredients and experimental toads, but enough small beer. You stand at the gates of the final league. Oh, my goodness. The Braumeisters. The Braumeister. Leagues, all of them. Legends, excuse me, good gracious, I cannot read today. Legends, all of them. They do not judge ales, they commune with them. They do not drink, they divine. You will need precision, finesse, and the courage to brew something so balanced it makes grown monks weep. And as fate would have it, one last judge arrives soon. A recluse, a myth, a palate so refined it is rumored they once detected regret in a brinery, in a barley wine. You will meet them soon enough. Until then, brew like the Abbey depends on it. In any case, relax and have a church brew. Yeah, brewmancers. Essentially, yeah. Oh my goodness, there's a bunch in here. So we got the ghosts we got to do. All right, here he is. Oh my goodness. Unknown, unknown. We have no clue what he likes. From what you've played, the Slay the Spire 2, it seems fully functional. Yeah, that's what I've seen from the small bits I've seen. So, we'll probably put it on the list. All right. The Honk of Excellence. The Goose. Maximum quality in all libraries. This value increases the maximum value from the quality range on making recipes. Applies to all libraries. So it doesn't have to be placed in a library. Nice. Happy about that. We just need to make the ghosts. Super easy. We just need it to... They'll have more than one unit of hops, and the use of ingredients is not in style. We might actually have one that's already ready to go. So we'll go ahead and put the 3,000 buccarinos on that. Let's take a look. The Holy Ghosts. Only has one unit of hops, so that fails the goal. It is pretty good, and our best brew is at an 88, so the Holy Ghost is pretty good. Goes Hard on Pumpkin was done for a specific like request, so I doubt this is going to hit our mark. No, it's very malt heavy. We need one. We need to make a new recipe. A brand new recipe is in order. We have 69 days. Nice. It's gonna be a little tight. We're gonna have to really push for this one because I don't know how much time we're gonna have for this. We'll have to see how long it takes to brew. At least it doesn't have to malt. It doesn't have to lager or age. But still, keep an eye out for it. Okay. We need one thing out of style, and there we go. And a second thing of hops. So now I have two hops in here, the classic hops and the magnum hops. And the magnum hops are out of style. So we've already succeeded in the two things that we know that we need to get. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, actually, wait a second. Nothing special, okay. So I want to make sure there wasn't like an extra special thing we needed to do. Because if that's the case, then we gotta make sure we get on that. Magnum hops. Okay, so that's everything there. Now we just need to fill out the beer. We need more color. We need more alcohol. So we can't go with the roasted one, but we can go brown malt or coffee. Let's focus on the alcohol first here. We need a lot more foam. Like big foam. Is there a good big foam option? Oh, you can use rye malt for big foam. A wild use is probably actually our best bet here. Ooh, not really. Use wheat flakes, okay. Color's now a problem. If we had a roast malt, we drop 1 wild yeast. Cool. Done. We just add a bunch of nutrients to it. Bolster it. It doesn't have to be, you know, super economical. We just need to do this for the event. But yeah, this looks pretty good. I don't think there's anything else we can squeeze in here. We are at 7-1, so there is a little bit of extra flavor we could throw in here. We could add a little dash of additional flavor. Just to potentially up the max here. We could do more nutrient yeast, yeah. We can't figure out anything else. Yeah, everything else is minus. All right, we'll put one more thing, nutrient yeast. Just gets us up to 91. You get more per ingredients you put in there. So, we'll take it. Because we take it out, it's 90, and we add it, it's 91. So, that's fine. Again, it makes it more expensive, but we're not trying to earn money off of this. This person doesn't need to be made by a man, so we can have whoever our best is. It'll probably still be Mabel, all the same. It's the Golden Ghost. Get started on it. Let's go, Daniel. We got work to do. Work to do, things to brew. Let's go. And request for a triple. Would you look at that? No special request for it. Yeah, we can do that. We'd literally have to make it for unlocking one, so. Oh, okay. If they're willing to pay us a decent amount, we could go for it, because it's this one right here. The quadruple malt. Ooh, 97. All right. Connoisseur's palate. They only receives half penalty from judges' dislikes. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've noticed that one before. We only need to brew these. We don't need to hold on to them. So we can go, oh my goodness, we could sell, like, for a ridiculous amount. Demand is kind of on the low end, though. So selling all this here is going to be tough if I sell it that high. Sell it at 35. 35 profit for us. Let me go back to the triple. We make the second batch. We'll brew and store this one because we might not want to flood that market immediately. That's fine. And then that'll get us this, and we'll have a brand new ale to play with. And with that done, we can then go ahead and flood this market again with the, we'll make the new ale type, and we'll flood it with this because that's what they're going to want. And then that should get us up here, although we're probably going to get stopped here. Yeah, so we'll unlock one other beer we can sell during that time. All right, here we go. Everything's aging out. We're good to go. This is what we wanted to see. Massive. It's for a triple, it's for an amber. Nope. We'll do no such thing. It's on its way. The Golden Ghost has been made. All right. We need to go and do a test brew batch of the Golden Ghosts. Ghosts. The Golden Ghosts. And the best and brightest among us will have to be Mabel. Go ahead and brew this bad boy up for us. Thank you very much. We have 60 days to get this done. I'm hoping we get a good one. This gives us at least a little bit of leeway just in case it ends up being infected. What are we doing over here? Yeah, the pepper ale we still got plenty of. Bunch of money off of that. Only selling... Wow. This is a really good profit margin on that one, huh? Oh, wait, we can't get rid of the porter yet. Hold on. I almost sold that. Don't touch that yet. Gotta wait until we finish this. We need to have all of these here. Otherwise, I have to brew it again. There we go. Done. All right. Scotch Wee Heavy unlocked. You have received -2 ale delivery duration for 60 days, +8 fame, and the fermenting satisfaction is fully maxed out immediately after drinking fully aged... Wow. Fully barrel aged ales. That's crazy. Oh yeah, it's bandit time. Are you ready? Creamy and almost chewy in mouthfeel. With all its maltiness and flavor of dried fruit, it would feel much sweeter if not for its balanced content of spirit. For each point above 5 in alcohol, it gets a quality. Interesting. The drink, it has sleeping satisfaction is to have. That makes sense because it caps them. They instantly get happy when they drink it. We'll probably still stick to what we're using right now because they're staying very happy with the current beer we're supplying. That's fine. But there you go. Done. All right, we can now make that. Also, over here, they're good to go with receiving whatever we want to send. If we want to send them the Scotch Wee Heavy, they'll be very happy. So let's go ahead and let's make a Scotch Wee Heavy real quick here. This is one we want to do and actually sell. So this needs to be a good one. Man, we haven't made something with Gruit in ages. Then yes, bandit time. Then yes, definitely bandit time. All right, let's see here. We need to kind of get up there in pretty much everything. But I also want it to be relatively cheap. I don't want us to use anything that's too expensive here. Rye malt's pretty good. Yeah, we can use 2 rye malts here. And then how much is this cost? This is like, oh my goodness, it's 6 each. Jeez, that's expensive. Because right now it's not that expensive, but if we want to get the alcohol content up there, look at that. 59 from 23. A little expensive. Yikes. Yeah, we're not doing that. We need something that's going to give us more alcohol, though. So we could use sugar, but sugar's also... No, sugar's actually pretty cheap. If we do 3 of these, and then we do another one of those. Yeah. Only 8 more in cost. Adding 1 more rye malt and 3 things of sugar. Frank Delight, it's good for bandits, but that's kind of it. We don't really get any other big bonuses on this thing. But we're aiming for cost effectiveness with high quality. That's what we want. So this is going to be super sweet and very smoky. Oh no, it's rye. So it's just going to be a very sweet. Very sweet. All right, Daniel, you get on it. It's going to be the Scotch Wee Sweet. Wee Sweet Scotch. It's not heavy. Scotch Wee Sweet. Go ahead and do that. Done. All right, Mabel, how you doing over here? We can get that out of here soon. Yeah, when we're in this section here, it's still not that bad, so we can still hold off. We can still wait a bit. And then I kind of want to sell everything at the same time. Because now it's just no active anything, it's just neutral. Nope, we're not doing that. Come on, Daniel, we got to get this thing. Give me that recipe, let's go. Recipe's going to be big, we need it. Meanwhile, for the competition, how'd we do? The Golden Ghost. Oh, 98 out of 100. Amazing, Mabel, well done. Tis spiced. Additional satisfaction boost for fermentines, but we're not drinking it. And the meditation ale. So this is like really good for winter, autumn, but it's fine. This goes to the competition. Ship this ale to the ongoing competition. Get it on its way. I think that is of quality. I think that's what we need it to be. We have ingredients that aren't in there. It's not brewed by the same monk. It's an ale with more than 1 unit of hops. We have no idea what this guy dislikes. We don't know what this guy likes or dislikes. We're going to send over the Golden Ghosts. Brew batch number 1. All right, meanwhile, looks like it's time. It's about time. 0, 0, 0. What does this guy need? Higher fermentine with... No, we're not doing that. Come back again with a better option. All right. Time to make some cash. I'm going to sell this for 45 profit. Because these guys only have like 100-something days left on them. So we need to kind of sell them at a decent rate here. 45 profit over there. Well, we cannot sell at 45 profit over here. It's too expensive. 35 profit. The hallowed... Really? The hallowed ground. I guess we don't need this anymore because we just finished unlocking that that new brew. 15, 12... That's this one here then. Bachheim will sell it at. $35. Their Blinding Bandit, fully brewed up. Woof! I cannot sell here for a good profit at all. Sell that one there. The Duple Cherry. Bachheim's the only one who wants it. Sell for 50. That's gonna be really good. Bandit over here. These guys. I'm worried we're just not going to sell it before it goes bad. Okay, let's just go ahead and get that much into the market, and we'll wait. See how it goes. We want to flood the market, but it turns out some places that I was looking at actually aren't that great. Like, we can sell it to a bunch of places, but it's not great to sell to a bunch of places, sadly. We'll go ahead and we'll get these bad boys loaded up. Get them out of here. The Bach Cherry here. Sell it for 50 profit per 10. That's a good one. And then the Ducal Tree 3. Same thing, only one place we can sell it. 45. And the Porter. This is the one we really want to send a lot of stuff up to. So actually, we don't want to make them grumpy. We want them to just buy this stuff fast. We'll keep it a little on the cheap side for those guys. Oh, 35. Okay. We'll wait on the rest for the moment. Farmhouse ale. Skip that. Yeah, so we should, on our next sale, should be significantly more. It should be a lot more. Be really good. Go ahead and we'll sell this guy some ale. We'll sell him any of these. A relationship bonus. So I guess some of them are... Oh, I see. Some of them seem to be in better quality than others. Availability 0. We'll give him a good one. There you go. Max him out, and we'll just continue to sell the rest. Duple. Nope, we've already sold ours. Sorry. All right, so we've figured it out. All right, so the Scotch Wee Sweet. The Scotch Wee Sweet. We need Mabel to get on the case. Go ahead and give me a test brew. Let's go, Mabel. Let's see what it makes. See how good it is. I'm hoping it's pretty good. I'm hoping it's really good, but we will end up finding out as the days go by, as we're currently into summer now. I want to make sure. Yeah, there we go. 5,000 florins from that week. So we just wait now, and it's going to go real fast. So we can go ahead and warp speed some stuff here. Creek, we're not making that one. Stuff's being delivered. Good, good. Mass deliveries everywhere. Okay, let's go ahead and let's sell some more. Doesn't show me what, I can't look at what they have here while I'm in the sell menu, which is a little sad. Let's go to town. Currently selling 3 here. Only 1 there. Only 1 there. 2 there. 2 there. None over here. 2 up here. That one's on its way. Masdorf doesn't want it. Okay. So we can go ahead and we can sell here. So apparently we haven't, either we haven't sold it or it hasn't arrived yet. We can send a couple extra barrels that way. Their demand is falling pretty quick, though. We can send 2 of these barrels over, but then we're going to have to hold off on that for a bit. This guy's still aging, so 25 days. 7 days left. You only had 1, or maybe it was 2. We'll send a little more over here. At 35. All right, there we go. How's it going, Lucky Killer? How you doing today? Are you excited for any future games? We were just talking about Slay the Spire 2 that was released as a game that I should go and look into, because I played Slay the Spire 1 and had a blast with that one. The other games that I'm waiting on, can't remember off the top of my head. What I tend to do is I find a game I'm really interested in, write it down, and then forget about it. And then like a year later when I'm looking through the list, I'm like, oh my goodness, wait, did that release? That way I'm not sitting here like twiddling my thumbs being like, I can't wait for like 8 months from now, you know? So it's like a surprise. It's a surprise gift to me by just actively forgetting. Position, a positive financial balance. Ooh, that's actually gonna be kind of tough. We're kind of going crazy with money in, money out right now. We're not being consistent with holding cash. We're piling a bunch of cash and then burning a bunch of cash. So we're gonna get in trouble on that one. Look at that. We're already up 30,000 florins right now. Oh, you're really enjoying Slay the Spire 2, even though you didn't like Slay the Spire 1 that much. Do you have any idea on what the difference on it is pulling you to Slay the Spire 2 in comparison? I'm curious. So now we got 3 over here, we got 3 over there. Only 1 down here in Pilsnerheim. Good gracious, we've already flooded this one. This one, they're currently drowning in beer. Okay, we're going to be a little more conscientious of that. But we actually have none over here. But then again, they just don't want to buy it for a good price. Like, look at the rate. I mean, we'll send him a barrel, but we'll send him 2 barrels. Pilsnerheim, we'll send you some more. Black Bandit, we'll send more to Pilsnerheim. And this last one here, we'll send this one up here. But yeah, so we've pretty much completely flooded the market. These guys, their demand is going to go from high to nothing in no time here. Way too much. It feels more fleshed out. Abilities and cards are fun, and the enemies are varied. One of the things I noticed is that there's apparently like a lot more like effects and like. All right, how do we do? How do we do, Mabel? Oh my, Mabel, jeez. Holy. 106 out of 100. She got astonishing. Okay, that's why. I was going to say, good gracious. That is crazy. Okay. Well, we can just send her on up here. For max profits. Send it for max profits. Oh, we didn't logger it. We're supposed to logger it. Okay. Well, they can listen. They get to taste it as it's going to be in the future. Yeah? They can taste it as it's going to be in the future. How about that? It's really expensive, but if they don't want it, don't worry. We're going to be sending them a new batch very soon. Of like properly lagered. Like this is a little early. Good gracious, 10,000 florins. Look at this. Our plan is working perfectly. We are just getting flooded with florins. We started doing the bandit stuff when we had like 50k. Sold a whole bunch or brewed a whole bunch, and then now we're already up to 70. So massive earnings off of this. Competition time. How'd we do? A ghost. A very unique wheat beer, sour, salty, with notable hints of coriander. The body is light and very effervescent, making this a very playful and mouth-watering drink. This is going to be the guy we have to find out if we did something he likes or dislikes. We don't know. Heavenly last drop, 140%. We like that. Good to the smile. Good. Multiple hops. What did he want? Nothing. We didn't do anything good nor bad. Maybe a 28 out of 30. Oh! Oh! We didn't do a special thing, but we crushed it. All right. Done. Oh, and he's the one who announces. I see. All these other Abbeys. Who cares about them? Look at us. The Zaldorian Monastery. We're #1. Again. Woo! All right. Bam, we got it. Winning ale, we get some more stuff. We got the Honk of Excellence. That is what we care about. What does this thing give? +3. It's actually better. It's funny. We can drop this trash can. I think we can put it in here. Not the room. I keep doing that. Instead, we want the Honk of Victory. Here it is. It gets 15 instead of 5. And we don't really care too much about the picking up litter. But it increases all of the qualities of recipes. Applies to all libraries. So it didn't even have to be in a library. Which is nice. A ghost, you say? Too bad. We're staying focused. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and warp speed here. Warp speed some time. This is the last thing that we have brewed in here is our quadruple triple. Our quad triple. We cannot sell for much of a profit. Well, maybe we can. 35. Earn 35 each on that. That's not too bad. After that, we kind of just need to let time pass here. We just need to brew this guy here a whole bunch. So we've got one Scotch Sweet coming up. We probably should brew maybe like 2 others. Because really, we're just focusing on this one town. This one town is all we care about. Everyone else is all maxed out. We've got all the trophies, speedy drivers, the KED consumption. Okay, so virtual KED consumption. So that's where this came from. Okay. Yeah, we just gotta get this unlocked. Let's go ahead and warp speed again. Come on, Mabel. We need you to keep brewing. Let's go. Oh, right as I'm taking a sip of tea. Hold on. What is this? An edict! Vow of self-sufficiency. Your maltiness. The Archbishop sends word. For reasons beyond our political understanding, there seems to be an issue with the region's tradesmen guilds. Our superiors wish us to send a message without making it look like a direct threat. Let's say no dealing with the merchants for a few months. The officials will present it as a vow of self-sufficiency. I don't care for those cloak and dagger schemes, so you could defy the edict, but it would serve the order best if you play along. You must never buy ingredients directly from the merchant or from bartering. Okay. You shall receive minus 5% cost of ingredients purchased through brewing while the event is active, and minus 35% of costs for the next 60 days after the event. Oh, that's fine. So we just don't click on this guy. Simple. Hey, Sepwolf, how are you doing today? Hello, hello. Big Walk, Sword Hero, and Paranormal Tales are your probably most anticipated games. Ooh. What are those about? I'm assuming Big Walk is like a nature walking game, but maybe I'm totally wrong. The name could be a little, a little tough to figure out. The Sword Hero, I'm assuming, is some sort of RPG of some kind. Like maybe a 2D RPG. And Paranormal Tales, I have no idea. It's definitely clearly like a spooky thing of some kind, but beyond that, I don't know. Meanwhile, we should go to the test kitchen and get another person to practice brewing this. Get brewing on there. Speed up time. How much are we making? 7,944. My God, we're crushing it. The florins are flowing. Man, how long does it take to brew this one recipe? This thing takes forever. Oh my good gracious, 28-day brew cycle. Holy. This is not a fast beer to make. Yeah, we're gonna need more people on this. Because then once that's done, then we have to go and age it for 2 months. That is crazy. New fermentines are available. We're just going to do it again and send it to the cellar. Get on it, Mabel. Do it again. Speed. Alright. Oh, what do we got? What does he want? Retire a fermentine. No. I'm not doing that. I'm not firing anyone. They're fine. They're doing a good job. Alright, how do you do? Come on, something good. Let's see here. It's not bad. It's okay. Oh, thirst quenching. That double sail weekend summer. Ah, we just passed summer though. Actually, they're almost done with their interest in this beer, to be honest. We're gonna sell it at max cost. It'll slowly sell over time. Again, it's not lagered or aged or anything. So we'll see what they think. Ooh, our sassy pepper is out today. I don't think I can even get it to market. It's gonna, yeah. It's gonna just spoil on its own. I had no chance. All right, we're gonna need to make some more sassy pepper ale for the fermentines to drink. They are thirsty, and we must go ahead and water them. Brew us another match. 3 days remain. We'll go ahead and brew another. What? Oh, I've got him busy brewing that, don't I? Alright. Actually, no, not Daniel. Marcus. Marcus, you brew this one. See what you can do. Big Walk is a social exploration game. Okay. Sword Hero is a classic-style open-world RPG. Nice. And Paranormal Tales seems like a good humor. Okay, a good humor game. Interesting. Yeah, as I'm starting to get back into the normal streaming schedules here, Sepwolf, we'll actually start finishing up games and get going. I mean, remember, we started War Tales over a year ago. Because of all the interruptions in the stream schedule, we have not managed to finish it. So we're working on it, but we will be finishing it soonish, right? I feel like we're on the second half of the game now. And then we've got a whole bunch of other stuff I want to start picking up soon, too. Or streams more often. Do this again. Make another one. Yes, humor vary. Okay. Sorry, a good horror game. Reading is hard. It starts with an H and ends with an H. And 2 R's next to each other sometimes look like a M, you know? So it's about the same. Horror and humor, the same word. Words are hard. Look at all these requests they want. All these needy people. You'll get the beers that we want to give you. Gosh darn it. We're aiming for perfection. That's all we care about right now. Negotiate an ale order with 50% or more. Sure. Why not? All right, now go ahead and give me all those orders. Sure, why not? 50% or more greater earnings than they want to actually give us. Sure, we can figure that out. Why not? All right, how'd we do? Not that great. Oh my goodness, and it's infected too? Ah, it's disgusting. All right, we're gonna sell this for like $1 up. Like here, it's swill. If you want it, you can have it. But I can't fathom trying to make them pay more for that. All right, what do we have? New competition. The smoked beer. All right. We still know nothing about his likes and dislikes. The Holy Soot Hearth. Sully soot hearth. Oh, it helps with cleaning. Sans cleaning speeds increased. That's fine. I don't really need that much. All right. No special things going on. It's a regular whatchamacallit. No problems. Okay. Easy. We can make that. Let's take a look at our smoked beer. So the thing is that unit of hops, ingredient, and someone new. We already have a smoked beer. Our s'more sugar beer is a pretty good beer. How much time do we have? Oh, we need to accept the competition. 4,300. My goodness, we have over 100,000 florins. Rolling in it. Okay, so we have 139 days. This thing takes 2 months to lager. They both do. So regardless, it doesn't matter. The quality of the smoked and roasted is higher max potential than the s'more sugar beer. It's a very sugary, it's a very sweet beer. Let's go for the smoked and roasted. Oh my gosh, we already have someone who's done 100. Oh wait, well we can't do that. No, we can't do that. People hated it. He hates it if people do it a second time. We need someone new to make this batch. But Daniel, it's in your capable hands. Actually, you know what? We're gonna treat the ingredients. Give you a +9. It's gonna take a little bit longer to do, but you know, it's only 12 days and then 2 months. So we're only looking at 72 days. It's about half-ish of the time that we have, so that should be fine. And it should bring the infection rate to essentially 0 on this. So I'll have Daniel make this with a bunch of help. It's not like he needs it, but let's just, you know, let's just be safe, right? Let's just be sure. Make sure we know exactly what's going on here. Okay. Brewing underway. Let's go ahead and warp speed. We're making 2,000, so we're pretty much dry out here now, it looks like. Yeah, dry, getting near dry. How are these guys doing? They want triples now. So the highest impact is triples. Even though I've made all these other beers for them now. We can make a triple or two to sell. Hey, we can even make him the quad triple malt, right? This bad boy right here was an award-winning brew. Let's see, there's got to be a better one for us to do than that one, honestly, though. We'll give him an award-winning brew, but then we'll get a good one. Your triple roast and triple berry you, triple dog berry you are both pretty good. The thing I like about the quad, though, is it's only got a 60-day aging process compared to the others, which are 90s. So yeah, even though it is technically a lower quality, I think we're going to go ahead and we're just going to do this one. I think we're just going to do this one because it's just better in the long run for us. All right, we'll get these brewed up. We'll have 3 rounds of the quad triple. We'll get that prepped and ready to go ahead and send to them. All right, so oh, look at this, a triple. Would you do a triple for 55%? No. Okay. Again, we have to go and convince them 50% or greater. I would rather greater if we can. The seasons have changed. The double is in style. We can at least go ahead and sell this here. They're very much gung-ho for this, so we can go ahead and sell it at 80 coins per 10 liters. Pretty good price. 20 days, 53 days. I appreciate the percentage that's shown on these, but with how much there is in terms of space underneath these, right? Like aging the Scott Wee Sweet. There's a lot of space underneath that name where it has the 73 for the aging. So it really they could just put in like, you know, a dividing line and then X days out of X days. Okay, how'd we do? Daniel, masterpiece, well done. Well done, Daniel. 101, divinely inspired. It is unripe. We're gonna have to store it for a bit. And then it goes to the competition. There's store it and it goes to the competition. Let's go ahead and warp speed. Amber. We can try for the amber. Let's negotiate this amber. 100%. Be a little ridiculous with that. Well, let's see. 50%. I still know. Alright, how we do on the quadruple malt? Oh my gods! Who did this? Astonishing quality. Go ahead and sell her that. Ah, Emilius. Good brewer. Knows what he's doing. Sales, 2,000 florins. Alright, we're near the next one. That's when we get the challenge. To then open up the town. We're really, really close. Real close. Have more time warp by. We're just waiting for this logring to finish here. There it is. We're in. Blonde ale? Okay, come on. Give me this one. We'll just do we won't be greedy. We'll only go for 50% on this one. But we have the dirty blonde. The dirty blonde's the best. Alright, what do we need? We need a porter and we need a wee heavy. The porter requires some brown candied sugar, and this requires magnum hops. Strength 3, flavor 6. Okay. Let's see. Okay, no magnum hops. Flavor is off. That's not going to work. And this one is... Can't remember what this one needed. 6574. Oh no, that one needed candy. This one needed magnum hops. I don't think it had magnum hops. 6574. So it fit this one, but it doesn't have magnum hops. So we might be able to just tweak that recipe. For the porter, I don't think the alcohol is at 3. I think it's more than that. So we double check that. No, alcohol is at 3. No candied, though. So we might be able to tweak these two. Let's see if we can tweak these recipes. This might be actually pretty easy. We're pretty darn close. All we're going to do is we're going to add candied, brown candied sugar. And we just need to make sure that the alcohol content stays at 3, so we have to drop something. Dropping the roasted malt would be the easiest, because we've doubled up on the roasted malt. And we can do maybe a brown malt instead. Still high. The alcohol content's too high. Why is the alcohol content? Oh, it's because of candied. Yeah, I see. Okay. We'll drop the strong yeast. Add a brown malt. Brown malt's too much. Add an amber malt. Alcohol's still a little high. We can drop another strong yeast, though. Alright, so for foam... Wild yeast is too flavorful. We're worried on flavor's a little high. We need more color, we need more alcohol. Alcohol we can add easily with the nutrients. Flavor's the problem, though. If we add another candy, now we're just off on foam. Wheat flakes will get us there. What's the quality requirement? 65? We can easily get 65 even if we overdo it with the wheat flakes. Even though this isn't perfect, we can definitely do this one. Alright, So it's not perfect, but it's good enough. And that's all we really need. All right, we're going to get Daniel on this one. This is going to be the capital port. Let's start on that. And then we'll go and we'll work on the heavy hops. Hop heavy. Herbal. Bit of a bummer, there's nothing you could do that, like, increases the chance of you being able to hike up the prices, yeah? Would be nice if that was a thing, but it doesn't seem like that's something you can actually do. There's been no upgrades or anything, no items you can place on the ground, or things like that to help. Capital port is on its way. We're just waiting on stuff, so we'll just go ahead and warp speed time here. We don't need to brew anything new right now. Actually, yeah, because we're completely capped. So I'm selling new stuff here, and there's still 600 liters of stuff. Tatnag. So we don't need to go and send anything there. The Hefeweizen. Can we go ahead and go do a... There we go. All right, we do a Hefeweizen. You got it. All right. We just need a good quality Hefeweizen for a tournament in Pilsnerheim. Easy enough. Move that. New brew, please. We need a Hefe. We haven't brewed a Hefe in a while, to be honest. Oh, never mind. What am I talking about? We just brewed an obscene amount of... we brewed an obscene amount of low-quality Hefe just a moment ago. What am I talking about? We'll go for the Hefe Berry here. The Kaffeeweizen is fine, but the Hefe Berries are better in the bunch. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and we'll just get that brewed. A lot more than is needed. We'll just sell the rest on the market. It's fine. Yeah, they really don't want to fork over the dough. We just need a couple more florins. Not really. We've got so many florins at this point, except for... At this point, we're going to be Scrooge McDucking over here. Just like swimming through coins. And being crushed by their weight. Alright, so this has been completed. The capital port is done. He needs 1,000 liters. Again, the quality I'm not worried about. So we should be able to easily get this done. Capital port, where is Mabel? Our best of the best. Have at it, Mabel. All right, while Mabel is working on that one, we now need to go ahead and start a recipe on the heavy. All right, and all we have to do is just need to add Magnum, and we need flavor at 6. So we're going to have a flavor issue the moment we add this, because Magnum is very flavor forward. Magnum hops have been added. Oh, we just drop a rye hop. What am I talking about? Easy. There we go. Flavor 6. Quality has to be 70 plus, which I still am confident we can do within this range. Is there anything we can do for the color that's not going to hit the alcohol that much? Oh, we're just barely at enough where the berries would be too much here. Same with cherries. I don't want to hit flavor, so we're not doing eucalyptus. What about foam? Just wonder if there's ways we can make this a little better. Hurts color. We could just add the rye back. Okay, that's not going to work for us. I guess it's just fine. Adding the Magnum hops, it's fine. We're close enough on this. All right, Daniel. A lower quality. It's a wee hop heavy, or a wee hoppy heavy. Wee heavy hop? Wee hoppy heavy, it's fine. Wee hoppy heavy. How heavy are we? We are wee hoppy heavy. Triple? No, we don't need that. We've already got the one that we need in the bag, being brewed currently. All right, so we're getting that done, and we're getting the wee hoppy heavy worked on. We get these two done, and we have full access to the capital. And then we find out what's going on the capital. I'm so curious. We've been aiming for this goal for quite some time. Warp speed time here. Not quite loggered yet. Still waiting. Still making some money. How'd we do? The heavy berry. Perfect. That's sold. Let's see. We can sell for 18 here. 14 profit. 19 profit. 16, 18. 19 profit it is. And we'll go ahead and we'll up this to 25. 25 profit. Perfect. That pulled out. And we're almost done with this bad boy. All right. Now with this done, a wee hoppy heavy. George on it. Go ahead and brew it up. We get these 2 brews done, and we have the capital unlocked. Go ahead and warp speed again. Man, we're still in the same edict here. The vow of self-sufficiency. All right, here we go. Capital Port 1. 88, that's what we were looking for. The capital port just had to beat a 65. Nicely done. Tantalizing, thirst-quenching, divinely inspired. Oh my goodness, send it out. Get out of here. It is now in delivery en route. Here we go. Of course, you just had to mention to him to get him to accept. Yeah. Gotta convince him. Otherwise, we're not doing that. It just would be nice if there were better ways to increase your odds in some things. There's a lot of stuff that you get from the competitions, but they don't seem like they're not super game changing. Like they don't change your style of doing stuff. Hey, success! Ingredient costs are down. Hooray! All right, things have been aged. Let's go. Oh, actually, no, we're waiting. We wait. As soon as we get this done, as soon as we send the Scotch Wee Heavy here, then we'll go and we'll completely empty our reserves. Oh, we do need to get this done, though. This bad boy here, this has got to go to the competition. Don't forget that. That would be very bad. All right, that's off to the competition. There's still a lot of competitions left for us to do, too. So we might at some point, we'll either give up on it or we'll just have to do a lot of fast forwarding through time just to do competitions, because we only get like 2 competitions a year. We hoppy heavy, 100. Hey now. Very nice. All right, get that on the way. And then we're gonna go and flood this market again, as now everything here is aged. And all these are going to the same town. We're gonna empty all of our barrels. Again, we're at 101,000 florins, so we're good to go for quite some time here. So we gotta wait until this bad boy arrives on the 14th, so a couple more days out. Making a decent amount of change. All right, so yeah, we got the check mark. Oh, interesting, it's showing all of them now. There it is, we did it! Achievement unlocked. All Empire. Achievement unlocked. Unlock all the markets. We did the thing. Congratulations, your maltiness. Wait, there's still one more commercial license to obtain. What is that achievement talking about? Looks like there's one more. We'll have to figure that out. Congratulations, your maltiness. Your majestic ales clearly deserve the right to be sold in the settlement of capital. We will be looking for your help to alleviate their lives. All right, what do we have here? Capital. They want smoked beer, and only smoked beer. Nothing else is good enough, so we're gonna have to make a big batch of smoked beer. The bustling heart of the realm, where the streets are alive with merchants, nobles, and anyone who can carry a tankard without tripping. Citizens demand excellence and a side of drama with every drink. The tavern debates often end in laughter, spilled ale, or both. Here, ambitions flow as freely as the beer, and every sip is a chance to feel important. All right. There it is. Currently selling nothing. Need smoked beer. Roger that. Brewing smoked beer. Get a bunch in here. We already know we want to go to the smoked and roasted. And we already have 3 people that 100% quality smoked and roasted. Oh my goodness. A massive wave of smoked and roasted is on its way. Smoked and roasted... Okay, I was going to say, it does require lagering, right? Yeah, it requires 2 months of lagering. That is the downside, so we are going to have to do 2 months of lagering it. But we've got enough space, and we can do 3 batches 3 times. We'll fill up our entire lager section, all three of the cellars. The 5 accepted but not fulfilled ale orders. What? Reroll that task. Barter successfully. Any offer with the merchant. Except, we just have to wait. We can't do it right now. we can barter in a bit. We just can't do that yet. We gotta wait until this edict is done. Okay, and then if we go and we take a look over here, that's done. So it still is, if we sell them triples, we'll get more from it. So we have some triples. We also have some of the good old Scotch wee beer, Scotch wee heavies. And again, we care more about them liking us than we do earning a profit on this. This is just, we're just selling this. This is going fast. We'll fill this out quickly. Actually, we've got enough beer that we've stockpiled. We probably shouldn't do that, should we? Yeah, still selling a lot anyway. Man, even if we max it. What's the shelf life? We can't quite do that with all of them. We get 25. 40. Again. And do 50 on you. Alright. Empty the cellars. Sell it all. Get it out of here. Nice. Balance that sufficiency is done. Alright, now we can go ahead and we can barter. Our best barterer, Marcus, get on it. I mean, technically, Daniel or Mabel are better, but they're currently busy brewing for the capital. So everything we've sent over here should be enough to get this from here to here. So we should be able to go and get the final milestone. Be good to go. And it's just getting the capital done. We're just going to focus on the capital here. We're going to start doing a lot of fast forwarding. We've got so much money, we can just sit around. There's no downtime issues that we're going to be running into. But yeah, we got to finish this really quick. Oh yeah, we actually have that in a handful of our recipes. We'll buy that. Nice. But we've got so much money that our downtime earnings is going to be fine. Oh, also, we just sold a lot. Our downtime costs are like not much. Like if we go to our ledger here. Yeah, our fermentine's upkeep is 57. Our room upkeep is 125. We have, oh my goodness, look at that. Our total earnings is not that much because of how much we are brewing. Crazy. But we have, I don't know, 2 centuries, 3 centuries until we run out of money. Over here, again, we're going to go big money, not sale speed. In the capital. We're going for big money, not sale speed. Oh, wait, these are supposed to be aged. Right? Aren't these supposed to be aged? Yeah, they are. I'm selling them unripe beer as our first stuff to... Oh, man, well, that's a mistake. Whoops. Brew the same thing, but throw it in the cellar this time. Brew the same thing, throw it in the cellar this time. Whoops! My bad. I got too excited. That's fine. They get to taste test it, right? See if they actually want to buy more in the future. This is going to the cellar. Hold on to it. We'll hold on to it. It's fine. I can't abort these. Otherwise, I would be like, nope, abort it. Abort mission. Get him out of here. Let's all that down. Let's do a small batch of Hefeweizen Bandit. Let's get that over to these guys. Go and pay them off a little. Alright. Brew up a storm. Let's go. I'm gonna let time zip on by while I sip on some tea. Perfect. Do it again. Do it again. Put that in the cellar. We actually need to command it from when it's in the cellar. Oh, competition's in. Achievement unlocked. Crowd pleaser. Discover all the judges' likes in one game. Oh! Well, we got a little spoiled, but we now know what that guy likes. Nice. Real quick for the bandit here. Blinding Bandit Brew. We're gonna have to get a bigger batch going. All right, smoked beer, which is the thing we're sending to the capital right now. For more demanding palates, an ale that could definitely hold on its own merits with added beechwood smoke. Starts malty and almost sweet. Finishes with a lasting dry and smoky aftertaste. So this is the guy we needed to find out what he likes, so we'll find out in a second here. I think we crushed this one. Heavenly Left Drop, perfect. Flawless example. We used creative ingredients. Ales that have spent time in a barrel reach a whole next... Okay, so he just wants a fully aged beer. Okay. No sour beers for this guy. No unripe ones. Fully aged. That's what he likes. All right, we got this. Full 30, no problems. Full 30 out of 30, easy peasy. Our Avidus will go ahead and grab that. Ta-da! This thing helps with cleaning, which again isn't really that big of a deal. We're not really struggling. We could put another custodian room in if we wanted. Ignore those. Just keep brewing up what we are. We need one more batch. We sold out of our Blinded Bandit. Oh, actually, we need to get a Sassy Pepper Ale going in a minute here, too. So we can only do one more round here. And then we need to go and do a Blinding Bandit and a Sassy Pepper Ale. Since that's going to end up... Its shelf life's one more week and then it's done. Gotta keep an eye on that. Make it again. Brew an ale with at least 3 traits. Easy, can do. Alright. We brew again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more. Get these 2 going. Alright. 1 more. 1 more. Okay. So that'll be all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's 7, then 8, 9 for these 2. So now, next we go on to new things. Yeah, we've already completed that. That was easy. Don't have to worry about that at all. We're still earning plenty of florins right now. It's crazy. How's the capital doing? Yeah, even with sending in that sour beer, it's doing okay. It's not selling fast, but we weren't trying to sell it fast. It was a slow and steady kind of process. When we go ahead and flood the market with good quality ale here, that stuff that's properly lagered, I think we are going to actually aim for it to be cheap. So we can just sell it quickly. Blinding Bandit Brew. Go ahead and brew and store. These are now done. We need to brew another herbal. Sassy Pepper Ale. Brew and store. And that one's out of here. And for this one, there's not really a reason for us to make anything else. We'll wait for a bit. Let everything lager up. Oh, new competition. All right, because we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 competitions to do. So we still want to kind of blast through them as fast as we can. Yeah, so now we know ales brewed. Oh, no, we don't have that new guy. Ales brewed by nuns. We knew that one. Nothing special here. Okay. Just another perfect example of the style. Bandit resistance decreased speed is reduced by 20%. Oh, that's kind of nice. Not something we really need, but it's not bad. All right. We have 69 days to get this brew done. We are making a metallic grape ale. Holy moly, it needs 30 days of aging. Okay. Okay, more than 1 unit of hops, new ingredients, and none. Oh, we do not have more than 1 unit of hops in here. All right, Daniel. Daniel, get over here. Daniel, we need a new recipe urgently. With 2 units of classic hops. Okay. That's been fixed. Now we just need to go and get this thing to be nice. Doesn't matter how much it costs. We just need it to be good. We can put a smoked malt in here. A bit much. Smoky grapes? That actually doesn't sound that good. I don't think I want smoky grape wine. That doesn't sound that good. Or grape ale. It sounds pretty bad. Get a little more flavor. Color is something we need to go up 3 points on. Let's focus on color. We can put a roast in. Now, we can do berries. Berries are fine. We can do grapes and berries. Okay, flavor's fine now. Let's look at alcohol. Add a smidgen of sugar. And then maybe wheat flakes. And then color's the last thing. Which, what, cherries? Yeah. Cherries. Berry, cherry, grapes. That'll work. 60 days of aging, though. Alcohol's too high. We can't do that. We got 69 days until the competition. We literally can't make this. The alcohol is too high. We need to drop something that's putting alcohol in here. So we need to drop the sugar. It's too much. That sugar was too much. If we put lager yeast in, we can at least push that down. I don't really want to do that. We need to bring flavor down one more note. 0.6 is what we need to bring it down by. We'll drop one cherry. Actually, I have to drop both cherries here. That was the only cherry. We drop the berry too? Oh my gracious. Okay. Color. Coffee? Grapes and coffee flavor? That sounds disgusting. Rye malt. We can use rye malt. It's too much flavor, though. We did have the candied sugar in it before. Do you think this candied sugar could get us there? It was too. We want to make sure our alcohol isn't going above 6. Ideally, we leave it at 5, but we still need this thing to be able to hit 100. So yeah, we'll put a roasted malt in. Which means all it's missing is alcohol now. The strong yeast, we can get us there. It's a good ale. It just takes 30 days of aging. So we have to be very, very fast in this. And 10.3 days to brew. Or no, recipe develop time. Yeah, so it will be. We'll have the potential for over 100 because of the room and Daniel's skill. So we're at over 100 now. All right, we're gonna have to go for it. It's very different from what we were originally putting together, huh? This is going to be our... This is our Grape Pop Super Ale. Good enough. We just need to get this done. It's fine. We're only going to brew this for the competition and, like, literally never ever again. It does not... I would not want to drink that. That does not sound like it would be good. Right. Speed of time. We're just keeping an eye on this here. So earning some good money. Capital is still slowly selling. Good. We got more of our good beer actually ready to go now, which is nice. All we care about is this. Also, we can actually go ahead and do this now. Blinding Bandit Brew. There you go. Pop them off. Alright, done. Mabel. Oh. Oh, it was the candied grapes that we did before. Yeah. Alright, Mabel, where are you? Right. We're already expecting it to be really good. There's 61 days. This is going to take you 12 days to brew. We can make it... We can guarantee it being better, but it's going to take an extra day. Where's this happening? Here. 7 days away. Oh, we're not going to risk it. We're just gonna do it as is. Mabel, Mabel, I believe. I believe, Mabel. We're not gonna do any optional things. We're gonna leave it as is. I believe. Go, Mabel, go. Go, Mabel, go. What would you like? Move a room? Nope. Retire from... Nope. Barter successfully. Sure. 25. Oh my good gracious. Jeez. He's really good at this. Barter successfully. Alright, we're just watching this one right here. When that thing's finished, we're good to go. Oh, what is this? Oktoberfest. Oh my goodness. Welcome to June. The entire region... Well, Oktoberfest draws near. The entire region will be focused on the event, leaving little else for us to do to earn our keep. It's a demanding commitment, but our monastery could be considered... could well contribute to the festivities. If we do brave the ordeal, everyone will sing praises of our order's name. You may also choose to abstain, but remember that all other monasteries will be supplying the surrounding settlements with ale, and our coffers are bound to suffer. Alright, so if we don't sponsor, we get minus 30% sales volume. Ooh, so that's the rate of sales. That sucks. If you do, you must keep the participating settlement supplied with the same supply of ale designated for Oktoberfest, which is not paid. If a single settlement runs out of ale, the event fails. No ale orders or ale competitions will start during the competition. If we do this, 60% sales volume, minus 6% sales volume, but plus 60% fair price in participating settlements until the end of the event. 100% from drinking ale until the end of the event, as for fermentines, plus 50% fair sales price in all settlements for 30 days after the event ends. If you fail, the event ends, and the sales volume takes a 50% loss, and sales go down by 50%. My gods, we are not going to sponsor this thing. Listen, we're busy. We're busy, all right? Well, our sales will just go at a slower rate. It's just our quantities. And it's not in the capital either, so it's fine. It's only in the participating ones. Oh my goodness, we completely drowned these guys. They've got 28 liters to get through, but their demand is low. It's not bottom of the floor low, but it's low. These guys are still okay for a little bit longer here. But that's super expensive stuff. We need to go flood them in a minute. So we could do that right now, honestly. Smoked and roasted is done. Send it here for a fair price because we want to sell. Look at this. In 1 week, we could potentially sell almost all of it. Sell it to the capital. Same thing. And that was what, 35 on the last one? Goodness, what is the quality on this thing? Just worse? That's fine. We'll go for 35 profit on each of these. It'll be our target. 35 profit on each. But all of it goes to the capital. Maybe they're just tired of having this much of the same beer. No, they're not. Look at this. This one's just better. Why? Oh, that one's not fully lagered. Oops. I got a little ahead of myself. They're still willing to pay more for that not fully lagered one. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Okay. Fine by me. All right. 4 speed. All right, so we've got... Oh, this one's infected. That's got to go. We're just going to break even on this barrel. It's infected. Get it out of here. Oh, look at all the Oktoberfest stuff. It's cute. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to brew more. Oh, look at that. This recipe. Oh, that's right. They now actually start doing that. Brewed by Prior Daniel. That's a 40% chance to sell a selling price and sales price during as the results of the competition. So it actually sticks around? Or is that just like disappear over time? Because that then means like it makes sense to keep some of these. Do you see it in here? You do. That's a really nice thing that they added to the game. Nice little bonus. Unfortunately, we don't see it with all of our others, but, you know, that's how it goes. Alright, anyway, we're going to let time go by here. We're still brewing up this thing. Not quite done yet. Ah, we're sleeping again. We're making like almost no money. That's gonna turn around in a second. Come on, Mabel. Hey, how'd we do, Mabel? Yes, that's what we're talking about. 104. All right. It's unripe, so we need to go get that in a barrel here. But that's very, very good. 7 days, 30 days to barrel. 30 days of barrel aging. 7 days to get there. This gives us a leeway of 6 days. We have to be on it. There's very little room for error here. We need to age this bad boy. So that's this one right here. So we need to keep an eye on this age timer as we warp speed time. All right. I was expecting us to start getting more money. Maybe. Oh no, our everything's showing up tomorrow. Okay. I was expecting more money to be coming in, but no. We just gotta wait until it all gets there. All right. There we go. All of our freshly lagered ale is arriving now. Of which we are 2 days, 3 days, and 4 days out from being able to send another batch of 3 here. Look at this. Wow, that was a lot darker than the others. Why is that? Oh, it's because this is the infected one. Yeah, you can see the pricing on them. Their pricing are kind of all over the place. Man, this thing's almost already completely gone. Okay. Let time go by. All right, 0, 0, and 0. We send it. For 35. 35. Yeah, some of these batches are just like wildly better than others. Oh no. And we're just gonna leave it at that because again, this should push us way past these. We should get shot right past us. So we'll hold out. All we care about is this aging. What's that one? That's the bandits. Fine. We're on to the capital. Is now interested in what? Oh, that means we're hard stopped. Right when I sent all that beer too. Okay, this means this is an urgent matter. We need to unlock this beer right now. We need to unlock this new beer right now, as quickly as we can. The Bavarian Hals. Heelys? Hals. Heels. Your Maltiness, the capital hums with order and grandeur, but sometimes simplicity speaks louder than pomp. A Bavarian heels. Light, golden, and blessed with balance. It's a hymn in a glass. Straightforward, sincere, yet utterly noble. Perfect for the courts, the inns, and the pockets of thirsty citizens alike. I have at least 3,000 liters of fully lagered ale stored in a cold cellar. Oof, I just sold those 3 barrels of 1,000 liters each. Whoops. Create a recipe with 5 alcohol or greater, a virtue in red, 3 in green, that requires lagering, and with only uses ingredients of the style. Ooh, okay, I like this. A little more constrained, because all the other stuff we've done is just like, we've got like, you know, a bajillion different ingredients to play with. We got like 30 ingredients to play with in total, and we can do whatever we want. And then we need to lager a bunch of this ale. Holy moly, this is gonna take a while. We have to accept it, because if we don't get any further. We're gonna go ahead and immediately brew another batch of these smoked and roasted here. Like, why are we doing you? We shouldn't do you. We need ones that get the top tier skill. All right, get them all on that. But we are grabbing Daniel for making another smoked and roasted, so it's not the best for that. So it goes. We need to make the. Why am I blind? Oh no, it's any ale. That's right, it's any ale. I was looking for the Bavarian. I'm like, why don't I see it? Because we're not supposed to yet. It didn't give us any alcohol. Yeah, alcohol is 5 or greater. That's the only thing that matters. Everything else just needs to be in red or green. So we want something that's balanced across the board. We want a relatively balanced beer. And it has to be one that lagers as well. So very balanced, low color on this. We could have that be the red. Let's make a triple. It's got a lot of ingredients in here, so I'm hoping we'll be able to kind of control. Ooh, except like nothing in here does color. The wheat. Okay, there's the orange peels. Okay, good, good, good. We're in a pretty good spot here. Now we just need a little more alcohol. A lot more alcohol, actually. Well, there's sugar. Malt. Something has to be in red, right? So that can just be color. If we just do one more sugar. One more malt. Oh, one more malt. Too much. Drop an orange peel. Drop a malt. We were really close there. Ester yeast knocks down... gives flavor. Wheat malt. Ah, this is not going well. Hold on. Alright, let's try this again. From the start. From the top. One more time. Alright, so the biggest thing is the alcohol needs to be at 5 or greater. So it doesn't even have to be that high. But, oh, yeah, that's going to be kind of tough because we need to make sure it lagers. Coriander seeds are good for just flavor. Color we can get with the peel. And it counteracts with the wheat flakes. So if we do wheat flakes and peel to counteract each other here. Get us a little more on the foam. We'll do that one more time. So foam is now good. Flavor will get there. And then if we use... the hardest part's just the color here. But again, we don't need the color to be that special. So yeah, let's add a sugar. And a wheat flake. We add another sugar, and then we do pale malt. Wheat flake. We can do orange peels. And then we do one more thing for alcohol content. So we can just do a malt. Lager 2. Yes, this isn't going to work because it's not a lagering ale. Well, there's your problem. Zelda, what are you doing? This isn't even the right ale. We need an ale that lagers. Alright, what is an ale that we do that actually lagers? I don't remember off the top of my head all of them. Well, this is the second to last style we're unlocking. Ooh, we're really close. Okay. We need to lager this. We don't, a porter, probably. We could do a porter. This one we could probably do. Look at all these. Alright. This one should be pretty easy to kind of even out as well. It's got 3 different malt types, so we can kind of play around. So we have minuses there. We have a minus here. We don't have any minuses for color or for flavor, though. So foam's the biggest thing. So the amber, we're going to have to play with a lot of amber malt. Wow, that doesn't work at all. Okay, this is pretty hard. I'm enjoying this challenge. This is actually pretty hard because we need to get the alcohol content up. So if we knock the amber down and instead we just do pale. Use a hop, classic hop. Alcohol has to be at least at 5 though. Ooh, that's not going to work because that's going to be in yellow. It's 5 or greater. So that means that has to be the one that's in red. That's the only one that can be in red. Need a little more color. think that does it. We have to lager it. 5 or more alcohol. We're at 6. 1 virtue in red. The alcohol's too high. 3 virtues in green. 1, 2, and 3. And only using ingredients in style. And if we look here, they're all colored green. There's no non-colored ones. They're all colored in green. Great. I think that's it. Perfect. Done. We will need someone other than Daniel to do this, because Daniel is busy. We'll have Emilius do it. So we're going to call this good old booze port. It's very alcoholic. Go ahead and we'll make that. And while that's being worked on, these are going to get made and then lagered. And then we'll brew what we need. Oh, this thing's almost done. I almost completely forgot. We have 3% left on this. It's so close to done. 0 days. Holy moly, we almost zoomed right past the competition. That could have been bad. I got a little too tunnel vision there. 8,000 florin. My good gracious, we're making an obscene amount of money. All right, 100%. Fully aged. We look at its quality. We see it is now barrel aged, which gives it that bonus, which is what we care about. It's not unripe anymore. We'll go ahead and we'll sell this to the competition with 10 days to spare, giving us plenty of time for wiggle room in transit. It's good. Oof, that could have been bad. All right. Oh, what is this? Oh, we need to get a new... That's right. We have to choose the abbot or abbess. And it's every 2 to 3 years. So either we can swap on over, because we've had an abbess for a bit here. Plus 25 comfort for every ale stored in barrel. My good gracious. I mean, we're full on comfort, so we don't need that, but that's crazy. Plus 5 max on recipes with an out of style. Oh my good gracious. Balthazar. Balthazar. Get in here. That's huge. Most of our ales are use out of style ingredients. So that is massive. Definitely need him. All right, let time go by. We're not doing any of these. We are focusing on competitions and breaking into the market and unlocking beers. We're on the home stretch here. All right, competition's up. All right, those beers are now done. This has now been completed, the booze port. We're gonna go ahead and brew our Livonian Porter, booze port. Maple. Please brew this. We're gonna brew a second brews port, because we have to fully lager these. George on it. Get that bad boy going. All right. All right, now we just let time go by. We're a very lopsided Abbey. We never really just kind of like, maybe we move the Dorbs and all this stuff over here, but then it wouldn't be like all. I don't know. Our Abbey is very lopsided. All right, competition results. Here we go. All right. The Italic Grape Ale, an unlikely experiment that bore fruit, pairing grape must with wort and inoculating them with yeast, produces an ale that carries the character of the grape variety. What a time to be alive. Let's go. Perfect, 142, we like that. Yep, 70, multiple hops, we made sure. Yep, new ingredients, and a lady made it. The feminine touch. Done. 10, and bam. All right, we're just crushing all these at this point. Like, there's just no chance. We win them all. We're too good. Oh, it's gotta be nice. Like, this guy just takes up the post and already wins, like, within not even a month of him being in charge. Nice. And this is, again, for bandits. I'm not too worried about that. We've got plenty of money. We could bribe them at this point. We don't have to make the beer. It's fine. All right. Let time speed on forward. 5,000 florins. 8,000. Do we still have some in here? We do, but we're running out. We might be completely out by the time that we unlock this all the way, sadly. Alright. The ales are done. How do we do? Blue Sport 1. 89. Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. Beauty pageant. It's pretty for competitions. We like that. I'll go ahead and store it. And how'd you do on the Booze Port 2? Also 89. Nice. Only 2, though. I got a store. Okay. So we've now made this. I have at least a bunch of fully lagered. Which I guess these two have to be fully lagered anyway. So technically I didn't need to make 3. I only need to make 1 of that other batch. But that's fine. But once these are all lagered, we'll have this one done. And then once these guys are lagered, we'll have this one. And it's only a month. So we'll have them very shortly here. And these actually take... Wow, they're actually going to line up pretty darn close. Because these take 2 months. It's going to be pretty close there. Yeah, we just need all those to lager up. Man, how long does it take to age this thing? $150 days to properly age the Blinding Bandit brew. My good gracious. It's almost half a year. That's kind of insane. All right, we'll let time continue to pass by. How are we doing over here? 156. Yeah, people just aren't buying stuff right now. All right, check. And we're just waiting on this last one to be done. Just what, 9 days, 8 days, 7 days. So 7 days out. And we didn't interfere and everything's fine and our sale things are back to normal. And 98%, come on. And there we go. You've, perfect, unlocked. You've received plus 10 final quality on all brews in the next 60 days. More fame and plus 5 ale quality on lagerable ales when they finish being fully lagered. That's huge. A permanent plus 5 quality on lagerable ales when they finish. That's amazing. All right, what is this? Perfectly balanced, moderate in every aspect lager, created to be extremely easy to drink, yet very high in quality. Focuses on being more malty than bitter. Ooh. In competitions, it counts as if it had quality 10 points higher. Wow, okay. After lagering is done, loses shelf life at twice the pace while in barrel. Okay, so this we can't let this sit around. Okay. What is this? Oh yeah, barter. Go ahead and barter for us. Nice. So that's now unlocked, and we can go ahead and... Sorry, so a little of our beer managed to last. Not much, though. Very little of our beer actually managed to last. But that's okay. We'll get there. Unfortunately, we can't sell this over here, so we're gonna have to sell this here. It's got a pretty good shelf life. Yeah, 10 weeks is only 70 days, so we can easily just sell this at max. We'll get that done. Meanwhile, these go to the capital. And selling this at 35 would be crazy. We're going to sell this at a bit of a loss here. Well, not quite a loss. Ooh, it got infected. That's not good. If infected, we can still sell this for more than that other batch. Do this at 35 then. Alright, let's get the beer flowing. We need to brew ourselves. We're going to brew some more of these smoked beer here. Smoked and roasted. We're going to brew a couple more batches of these. Oh, the other guy's currently, he's busy bartering, so we'll get him on in a minute here. Get him on in the morning. But we'll need to start moving our reputation up here in the capital again. Keep pushing. Let time fly by. Nothing else we need to do here. Just kind of waiting for it. All right. Brew this, yep, store it. Actually, yeah, we're pretty much low on both of those, and we got plenty of pantry space, so we'll go grab it all. Satisfaction increases for a bit, which is nice and all. Not too critical. We'll go ahead and give him more ale. All right. Our batches have just arrived at the capital. New competition. We're doing a Belgian Creek. Power ales also must have at least 5 qualities. Special traits. That's gonna be the tough one here. Luckily, we can actually do multiple batches at the same time. None of these, we don't have the guy that needs them to be done for the first time ever. So this is good. Competition in nice days? Exactly right. How's it going, Telka? How are you doing today? All right, power ales. Ales with strength in the highest value of their green range get a bonus. I'm assuming strength means alcohol content. Cherry Shrine of Silence. Meditation time. This modifier reduces the meditation duration. Wow, by 90%. That's nuts. Your internet's been a little stupid lately. That's not good. But mine was doing that a couple days ago, where like suddenly just my router started to restart for no good reason. All right, pause up. Let's go ahead and let's check our archives. The Creek. We've got the Spicy Belgian, which is probably the best out of the bunch, I'd imagine. None of it's in the top level, so that's not good. Has the potential for many, many, many traits, though. And the coffee is in the 6 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is technically in the top strength territory. Also has the same setup. So this one we can do. So the Coffee Creek is the one we can do here. That one could be exactly what we need. However, this one doesn't require any aging. So yeah, we definitely want to do this one. The Coffee Creek I think is fine. Let's go ahead and let's get a brew run of the Coffee Creek. From Mabel. We don't have to do a full batch. Let's do 100 liters. Actually, let's have you do it in the test kitchen. That's where you should be doing it. That's where you get the best bonuses. With the amount of time we have, 10 days, plus 9 quality. 11 days, lagering for 30. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna store that. Let's get on that. We'll still have like 39 spare days after the lagering. Well, 11, so 41 plus extra time. So yeah, we still have like 15-ish to 20-ish days, depending on how long we have for like breaks and the like to get this done. Let's go and double check this competition information one more time here. Ales with strength in the highest value of their range get the bonus. Strength has to be the alcohol content. Yeah, because it says strength. Cool. All right. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Perfect. Get it going. That's what pepper ale is almost out here, so we're going to need to go and get a new batch. Oh, I didn't even let them drink it. Well, there's your problem. Well, there's your problem. No wonder. Herbal, new batch, Marcus. Go ahead and put that together and stash it for me. We're going to go ahead and sell this. No one will buy it at that price. Will anyone buy it if I max out cost? No. Can't sell it here? These guys will. Sold. Off we go. Alright, war speed. Go ahead and we'll brew ourselves some more Hefeweizen. Blinding Bandit Brew. Store it. Go ahead and we'll sell this. There we go. Needs to sell at a relatively fast rate here. Alright, war speed again. What would the bishop like? Each something with 10 strength until completion. We cannot reroll task. We'll just accept it. It's fine. That'll happen at some point. We'll eventually do one. Actually, what's the strength on this? Not that high. It'll probably happen when we end up doing the port again, I'm sure. Ruin them up. This is a Sassy Pepper? Yeah, it is. Sassy Pepper Ale. Go ahead and let them drink it. Bandit Brew, an awful drink with nothing but full alcohol. Actually, yeah, if we just let this thing fully age in 150 days, we'll get this done. Nice. Come on, Mabel. We gotta get this thing done. Gotta get this aging. Let's go. Alright. We now have it aging. 28 days to go. 28 days to go. Let's go. Let's try and get this into competition as quick as we can here. We don't have any other projects we're working on. Can now take market orders. They still... Ooh, they don't have enough alcohol. That's not acceptable. It's not acceptable at all. We need more smoked and roasteds. Quickly! The capital's going dry. They're getting parched. Hurry! I guess I could also make the Bavarian drink as well, yeah? Let's see. 3 months to lager this sucker. Okay, no. Never mind. Never mind. We'll just stick to doing this one because it's 1 month faster in the between brewing and lagering. We'll stick to just doing the smoky beers. It's less efficient, but we can do them faster, so it's fine. It's fine. Competition ale is 9 days away. Two days. 1. Man. 100%. Okay. Send to the competition. Perfect. Alright. We are good to go. Give it more time. Brew it again. Brew it again. I have to wait for them to empty it out. Brew it again. Lager them up. Let's go. Although, actually, we're not going to have enough space to lager 3 of these. Oh, yeah, no, we have exactly enough. Okay, good. I was worried for a moment there. We're fine. Actually, we can go ahead and we can send these over, too. Send it to the capital. 20 bucks in profit per is fine. We just need to keep getting the reputation there in the capital. Keep unlocking. There's 1 more beer for us to unlock. But apparently there's also 1 more market for us to unlock too, it looked like. That was weird. Right, because if we go to... Oop. If we go here... Craft recipe, there's 1 more for us to unlock. But I could have sworn when we unlocked this one, it said there was 1 more that we could unlock when we unlocked the capital. Pretty sure there's a thing saying that there was like 1 more space. So we'll see what happens with this new spot to unlock when we get higher up in rep. Competition time. Alright, how'd we do? Alright, the Belgian Creek. Delicate, fruity, and with a ruby color to marvel at. This Flemish version of an otherwise sour ale is infused with sweet cherries. 133, that's not that great. Ooh! The excess of specialty in this ale distracts from the ale itself. Less is more. Okay, so the excess of speciality in this ale. So what does that specifically mean? I think we might have still won this. I'm hoping we did. But now we know what he dislikes. We actually figured it out. Less is more. Let's look at the recipe. We'll have to go look at the recipe. Okay, please, at the top. At the top, please. Please, at the top, come on. Ah, we still won, yes. we don't have to wait like 6 months to do the competition again. That would have been a real bummer. Alright, we got it. Done and done. Alright, but what was up with the recipe? So if we go ahead and we take a look at our creeks. Less is more. I wonder what he means by that. Special traits, maybe? I'm not too sure what he means by that. That judge dislikes how specialized our brew was. For example, he was fine with this one. He had no issues with this one. I don't know. Hey, Sarah, how are you doing today? I don't know. Did you say less is more? Yeah, that's what he said. He said less is more. That was his comment to us. It was less is more. So I'm confused. Right, let time go by here. Start selling in the big old city again. We have another 3 openings, so we might as well just brew more of the same here for the capital. That smoked and roasted beer. Alright, we're really close to maxing out again, so we're not going to send any more beer. Once that beer is done, that's that. When you heard that, it's referring to makeup or beauty. So, like, a 7 out of 10 is a 10 out of 10, a 10 out of 10 is 0 out of 10. Maybe it is because we maxed out on some stuff. That could be it. Hold on, you might be onto something here. Well, virtues seem fine. I really don't know. It said speciality on it, so I was assuming it was traits. Maybe it's just we sent one that had too many traits. Maybe we sent a brew that had too many traits on it. He doesn't like that many traits. There's too much random stuff going on. It's spiced, but it's also vintage, but it's also fruity, but it's also, you know, maybe that's the issue. Is all that. Mandatory sobriety. You must not let Fermentines drink any ale until the end of the event. Oh my goodness. All right. The Sassy Pepper Ale is not allowed to be drunk, so we're just gonna go ahead and sell it. It's gone. Your ale baby is out of here. No ale for you. At least until the end of the event. 2 months. 2 months, no beer. After beer every day, probably like morning beer and dinner beer. Now no beer. Oof. That'd be hard to do. Yeah, they're very grumpy about it. Okay, all it's done is it's unlocked. They'll now take the grape ale. Perfect. How are we doing on selling here? Completely out. Not anymore, you're not. Now that we know we can send more in there, we're going to send more in there. Then again, we don't care if it's a loss. We have an obscene amount of money at this point. We have so much money. We're going to sell it at a 10 buckarino earnings. Because all we care about is the speed at which it's sold. Oh, this one's infected. Gross. And yet we'll buy it so fast. This infected one apparently got infected in a direction that they really liked. So we'll sell this for 30. It's done as well. Sell it at 10. Okay. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots open. Oh, he's busy. Rope 2 more of these. Okay. Full speed ahead. I cannot wait. Once we drop off all this beer, it's going to be crazy. Actually, something we can do is we can jump over here to trophies. We managed to get the crystal goblet. What does this do? Increase the chance of orders. It's not that special. Reducing prices is not that important anymore. We have so much money, it's fine. Instead, we want speedy drivers. Reduces the duration it takes to get places by 2 days. That's good. That's a really good one. Alright, warp speed. Because now instead of 7 days to get there, it'll only take them 5 days. Yeah, Florin's in the hundreds right now per week of earnings. I'm looking forward to... Okay, this is the one. 7,590. Yeah, now it's looking pretty good. Yeah, we're going to hit that next milestone in a second here. Keep on warp speeding. On letting time pass by. 10,000 buccarinos for that one, and we've hit the next marker. A barley wine, the last thing we make, the last beer to unlock, the very last one. Here in the capital, your maltiness, the occasional calls for something legendary. The occasion calls for something legendary. A barley wine, dense, warming, and regal in spirit. A sip worthy of counselors and celebrations alike, or councils and celebrations alike. Let the malt and hops conspire to craft a liquid treasure, where each swallow whispers with craftsmanship, patience, and Abbey pride. Own at least six fully functional brewers. We only have 4. Okay. Lower 3 market demands to low by selling a lot of ale there. 3 markets. Create a recipe of 5 flavor or less, 10 alcohol, 2 virtues in yellow range and 2 in green. Barrel age 5. Oh my goodness, 5,000 liters of it. Or holy jeez. Okay, it's gonna take a long time to do this. Wait a second. Yeah, because we only got 4. This is gonna be the tough one. We need to do some mass brewing. I guess the quick and easy thing to do here is to look at our tried and true, the best and brightest of us all that ever has been and probably ever will be, the Light Breeze Ale, a 3-day brew masterpiece. We can sell it to 3 locations. This is the beer. This is the one. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the Light Breeze Ale to completely saturate the market in Heffendorf, Malsdorf, and Hopfendorf. These 3 towns are gonna just get drowned in light ale. It's gonna be crazy. Meanwhile, we're not gonna send any more ale up here. There's 1,000 liters that still need to sell, so we'll get some money out of it, but we're blockaded until then as we unlock this. So we will focus on this instead. Oh, it's 9 days to get there. Goodness, so it's normally 11. Yikes. Holy moly. But we'll be doing that next time. We're gonna do that next time. We're gonna end it here. Short stream today. We'll be back again next time to go and unlock the last beer and then continue to work on, I think there was like 5 more competitions left for us to do. And then I think we finish this game. So I think is maybe if we stay like super focused, I think the next time we stream this game, that's it. I think it's just another short 2-hour stream, and I think we've got this game completely wrapped up. Could be. We'll see. There might be a twist. Who knows? Again, there was an update that recently happened to the game, so who knows what's going on. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time for some more fun and games. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.